of InvestData Trading Academy live with Ambrose. I would say that the market across the globe are really on what we call range bound. Most of these markets are flat. Waiting to see the outcome of what the minutes of Fed for April, and at the same time looking at the different economic data as they are emanating from different domains. We have seen that yes, some macroeconomic data that came from from nations in the eurozone, some are looking good. Or that in China, we are seeing also some improvement there. But still, I'll tell you that the market remain mixed for this matured economy. But it tells you that also most of them are forecasting that some of this market will start seeing a rate cut from from June, while others are looking at their next MPC meeting or what we call policy meeting there, for adjustment of rate. But for Fed, we're expecting that yes, there might be possibility of a longer or higher rate we have seen or unchanged for a longer period, because most of the members of Fed are already saying that they need to really see more of economic data to really see that yes, inflation is on the cooling side, on the decline as expected to 2% that earlier forecast for them to also make the decision. That's why if you look at the report from Bank of America, that investors should expect less of a of rate cut immediately. From either from September or even next year, depending on the state of the macroeconomic data. These are the things we're going to see, as they look at this matured market. We come back to see, what is happening in Asia market. As I say that Asia stock at range bound with a focus on Fed, and at the same time, we're seeing that the earnings expectation of Nvidia, one of the big tech company expected to result today. Even both in Asia market in Europe and in the US, all eyes on this company to reach the result. They've seen the impact of this company when they reach their last result. What it brought to the market, the kind of change, expectation or what kind of momentum they brought to the market. That is the focus this morning in most of this market across the globe. As just any company is going to release their number, knowing that the Q1 earnings season, especially winding down in mature market, even over here. But we expect that this expectation of Fed minutes also and the earnings that are expected from this big tech company will also make impact in the market, and that's why most of these markets are really flat. We think that the sentiment remain a bit cool. But if you look at in initial market, we're seeing that optimism over rate cut has also started releasing, but also China not investing to make sure that the negative expectation or negative perspective, let me put that, for their property market is changed, but it will be immediately. It feels like 2 years before, but they started working on it already. Thing that's also going to impact on it. But we believe that yesterday we saw that there was a minor performance for most of this market, even in Wall Street yesterday. But this morning, we're seeing that most of the market are flat. I see that cautious trading as a result of all, seeing that this seeking inflation will go with what a clue that the minutes will give as regard high for longer rate expectation. It is this minute they were expecting that would give a clear direction. Like I said, also the data that came from Japan was a missed one. Yes, Japan we saw improvement in their export as a result of what the weaker yen, but because also we think that if you look at also the export growth is also a bit less than expected, to show that demand for key markets are also slow down. But in terms of export, because of the low the weaker yen, we are seeing about in terms of demand also seeing now the that's why I say it's a mixed economic data we are seeing there, but it's also reflecting on that market. As speaking now, the market in Japan is down already at this hour, but also like I said, all eyes are still on tech earnings, especially from Nvidia earnings report that are looking all eyes are on the mature economy. These are the things that will shape the market. But also if you look at the oil market as we speak now, that oil market for 3 days has started looking southward as a result of what happened when there was a crash of Iraq, Iraq president and all those stuff. At the same time, I think that this fear that rate hike might continue also will weaken demand. It's already also reflecting on the oil market, and also all eyes are still on the June OPEC meeting to see what will be the state of, what will be the situation, the at the meeting, what will come out with the outcome. These are things that also shaping them. But also couple that, we saw that the inventory in US, was up powerfully. This also sent prices of crude oil, in the start world for almost 3 days now we're seeing, and that trend has continued as we speak now. But investors are also looking at what is going to also impact. Don't forget that whenever there is a weaker dollar, you see that the market look up for the for commodity market. But for others, you see that when the stronger dollar, there's a way of slowing down some activities, especially in commodity market. But to speak now, if you look at what is happening, in Eurozone, we're seeing a mixed data there. We saw that UK inflation dropped to about 2.3. In April, nearing the Bank of England target, but still, it's still not hit the figure. That means already Bank of England are also that their next meeting is coming up. They're going to cut rate. But with this figure, their meeting is coming up around June 20th. Are they likely to also cut rate? These are the things we want to also look at. But I believe that as investors, this also guide. That also in the market economy. These are the things also. Not forget that this oil price is going up and down. Also inflation activities there, in Europe. But I believe that this is a guide for us as investors, as all eyes are still on what, on the minutes that is coming from what, from Fed. Today that is why I see the market so dull in this mature market. But if you look at what is happening in US market, the same trend we are seeing that the markets by S&P, NASDAQ, and Dow Jones, they are all flat right way as we speak now. But all eyes are still on this world. Maybe the result at the same time, the minutes from Fed, just like I've said earlier, to shape the market. And also, don't forget also at the same time also that this what has happened in England has rate drop, deflation fell little. This out is also they are looking at, and that trying to put them together to know exactly where the market is going in that environment. But I believe that investors across the globe are also reading the sentiment in the market, because anywhere in the world when you are investing, you don't look away from what is shaping activities or the psychology of players in the market. That will go a long way to give you an insight what you should do as a trader or investor. Once you're able to get this at the right time, it helps you to make what informed decision. Especially if you remember I said that in the market economy it says sell in May and come back in October. But we're seeing that market in May so far was already approaching the last week of May. By next week, today is already Wednesday, midweek, almost 22nd. By next week, but also the month of May will be rounding up. But we're thinking that they see activities there. That's why trend has changed. These are things that every investor needs to put in their kit whenever you have made that once trend is changing, you want also to change your strategy so that you also at the same time can protect your portfolio and also create wealth for yourself by what investing wisely. It is very, very important at any time, because you know that at any given market, whether you are in Nigeria, earnings is what price feed on. And if earnings is winding down right now, it has given the investor to know where it should be putting their portfolio to. And when I say that sector rotation or portfolio rebalancing continue, it's for a purpose, because every investor wants to move to where you see opportunity, where he can make money or kind of create value for his for his portfolio. That is why you must understand this trend anytime you are in the market, that you must work with it, so that it will help you to make what informed investment decision. You don't just rush over it. You look at what is happening in the market where you are playing. That will give you an example or give you an insight to what you should be doing at that particular time you are in that market, because it has a way of what helping you to know exactly what you should do. Because as a trader or investor, knowing what is happening in the market is key. But without that, you also only be guessing, and also you will just be following the path of the market. You must know where the market is going. Like I said, that the minutes we give, we kind of offer, the offer an interest rate clue forward for investors to know exactly. But as we speak now, I've said earlier that the market is still flat in this market economy. This midday or midweek, for me, it's not a bad one, because there's something that we are waiting for to give a clear direction where they should be looking at as trader or investor. You too also here in Nigeria would also look at that to know exactly what we're doing in the market, or just following bandwagon. No, you must know exactly what you are chasing and why you are in the market. That is why knowing your goal and trading your goal is trading your plan is very, very important in the market. Yes, before we look at what is the state of the market here, African market is mixed right away, but we're seeing that NGS remain a bit flat. Consider that range band in NGS has continued for the last 3 to 4 days now. That trend continues as we speak now, and the investors are knowing that when it's a range market, little or nothing is made in a range market, but rather you wait for a breakout or or a breakdown. And when it's a really range market, it's also a time for design investors to accumulate, and that is what we're seeing right now on NGS. We're seeing a range market that tell us that something investors are waiting for as a trigger. But yesterday we saw that there's also another rate hike again in Nigeria. For that means in 5 months, we're talking about 750 basis point rate hike to fight inflation by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Is this helping the market or helping the economy? I'll tell you yes. Anytime there's rate hike, equity market suffer for it. But I believe that because of portfolio rebalancing, circular flow of money, we're looking at where are the opportunities in the market. Yes, if you are waiting for to make 25% in fixed income, and the opportunity in the market that can still give you as high as 50% or 100% in a year, I think if you know better where to be. And also as we speak now, most of the investment windows are in red position as because of what the latest inflation figure. And with this rate hike, yes, you might see today that all eyes are still on the TGB primary market option the outcome. Yes, we have seen a rate hike yesterday. It's going to reflect on the yield for today's primary market option. Let's wait and see. But I believe that as investors, we have seen also the earnings of this company. Then you now look at value where you can invest, which sector or industry will benefit from what for this rate hike. I tell you, insurance and the banking will always be a net beneficial from this rate hike. You can see the result of the banking sector for the first one. Not that yet that we're yet to see that of insurance, but I tell you, because insurance are they're like fund managers, they invest more of what or they are put fund in in treasury for safety, and also they up fund because the put fund they are using. These are the things where we expect that will shape the market. For that, we must also play wisely in this market. Yes, before we go to looking at the market data now on the NGS, we quickly look at the recent results that were released yesterday. During the trading hour, we saw that ETI released their Q1 unaudited account for 2024 yesterday. And I will tell you that this number is fantastic. But my concern is that we have seen their full-year results, yet in this moment we have not seen corporate action for investors in this company or this bank. Yet it's an international bank. Let's put that. But the numbers are not looking bad, and also it's a clue where the bank is going for this year. But like I said earlier, we have not seen the reward for investors having faith in them for 2023 yet as we speak. We have seen others, dualistic company like Steplat paying dividend, but we have not seen for ETI. They will believe that any month from now, they should advise investors or recommend dividend for investors. Even when we see that yes, the sector where it is operating at doing a capitalization, we have seen that most of the companies here in Nigeria, banks in Nigeria, have done the needful by rewarding their shareholder. We are yet to see the software of EcoBank. Looking at the number, I'll tell you that this is a good number to start with a new current financial year. We saw a movement of about 190% up from in their gross earnings from 308.13 billion to 904.15 billion in 2024. This is a good one, and this relates to 140.9 billion against 40.41 billion in 2023. That's about almost 250% in the green for the earnings, which is the for ETI for Q1 2024. This is a good start. I would say that for me, there's no cause for alarm. So this translates also to an EPS of what 3.75 naira. I told you, if you remember, we are listening to one of the program that I'll say that if you look at the beginning of this financial year, we're seeing the banks are standing. If you look at compare 3.70 against 1.18 posted in 2023, you can see there's a kind of a big gallop or a leap from 1.18 kobo to 3.95. This is a good start. We can, even if we count that at the end of the year, we're not seeing anything less than 10 naira to 12 naira from this company, which is 10 naira earning per share. It's a good one. We are seeing also the life of Access and the UBA, and Zenith Bank about 8 naira, and that of GTB around 16 naira. This tells you where these banks are going. For me, it's a good one for start. But if you look at where I'm a bit concerned, that if you look at the profit margin, compare the Fugas, the profit margin in Fugas, other Fugas have improved, particularly from Zenith Bank, GT Code, that of UBA and Access. But I know that yes, ETI is not among the Fugas. But look at the profit margin from 13.11% to 15.58. That means in every 1 naira about 15 kobo is retained, or retain as what I was thinking about retain as what as a profit. For me, it's not too good, but look at international standard. Since that above 10% is all right, because say that look at the international standard of profit margin, it must be 10% and above, either on a quarterly or on a full year. That shows that company is really well. But when coming to do more well, you can see that the cost management will also reflect, or efficiency also reflect on this. These are the state of the result. But looking at also the balance sheet of ETI, I said that this balance sheet is robust enough. For me, it's very strong. And don't forget that this is one of the banks that's leading in terms of capital base right now. If you look at when the CBN announced the 500 billion capital base for banks, already ETI has about 353.51 billion. This is one bank that are closer to that. So I say this is the bank that you see that they almost have less to do. Others that might be looking for. But no, I know having an international bank might be easy for them to capitalize also. But also, if you look at the retained earnings for this company or this CTI, I think any move from 688.73 billion to 905. You can see that most of the banks have almost a break to it. Some are above a trillion retained earnings. Some are having just almost a trillion, which for me is a good one. Just a sign, but we are yet to see the dividend from one. I say it again. Also, if you look at the operating cash flow, product has improved tremendously from a negative 491.4 billion to a positive position of 135.68 billion. Yes, I will say that for the banking industry, we see that their operating cash flow on a negative, it does not send back because of the nature of their work, of their operation or their business. But you need to also look at it to see where it's going, so that it give you a clue. Because whenever a company operating cash flow is looking down and it's looking down, it's a matter of time, and it will go in that direction. But for this bank, you must understand the propriety between different industry, and also when you are doing analysis, like to guide you to make work to form investment decision. Yes, people. Well, let's quickly look at the data, market data right away now, to see what is happening right in the market. I told you that the market has been on a range bound. But we want to look at the market data before we now quickly come to the chart to see what is happening in the chart, because this is why this class is going to, you must know the live position of the market so that you know exactly what to do. Where is the market heading to? Be able to know the direction of the market, it helps you to know how to look at your chart, and also what you should do as an investor or trader in the market. These are very things that are very important in any market you are trading. Whether you are trading FX, you are trading people must know the direction of the market, because market will either be an uptrend, a downtrend, or what is a trending, like we've seen already in the market that market is not making an uptrend, it's not making an uptrend right now. But we're seeing it start trending this morning. But at this hour to speak now, market are also slightly marginally down again. We're seeing that the market is doing 98,230.428. And the beginning of this class it's also a positive right now to speak. That's why the beauty of life market has pulled back again a little. Market is down by 82.05 basic point, projecting around 0.1% as we speak now. But if you look at the market rate is slightly positive for having 11 gainers against 10 losers right away in the market. But if you look at this the chart, if you look at the loser chart, we're seeing that the loser chart, we're seeing that most stocks in the loser chart are penny stock. Especially look at the Champs, leading the cap there. Champs is not leading the loser chart this morning, 10% down, followed by Cornerstone Insurance, Babaton, Unity Bank, and what. And the only stock that I know is a medium cap here is the Guinness, Guinness Nigeria, down by 5%. For the Guinness chart, we see that Fertilizer is leading by 8.8%, followed by Julius Vega, almost trading at 85 naira right to speak now. Waco, 35 naira to speak. We're seeing also, Universal Insurance and the Owando are the top 5 gainers right away. For terms of volume and in terms of activities, Access is leading at 7 naira flat, 26.5 million share traded so far, followed by Transport 19.4 million share traded at 11 naira, UBA at 2050, 17.2 million share traded, Zenith Bank at 31 naira, 50 kobo, 16.2 million share traded, and GT Code at 38, 75 kobo, 14.2 million shares today. This is the state of the market. So quickly look at what is happening on the chart. Chart is still on the range bound. That's why we're seeing a marginal pullback here. You can see it here. Let me quickly go to the chart so that you can see what I'm saying. We say a range bound market. You can see that market have a range bound before seeing this opportunity there. Marginal pullback we're seeing there. Market has gone up. You can see this sign here before this pullback that we're seeing here. But see it's in red right away now. That is the position of the market. But we want to quickly call our indicators that will give us a clear direction where is the state of the market, and also we have seen what the industrial index action is doing. So if you look at our T line, what is it saying? Our money flow, our MACD. These are key indices that's very simple to understand, that you also need to use to know what is the state of the market. Once you're able to know that, it also help you to know exactly what to do. I've said earlier that the market has been on range bound for the past 4 days. That trend continues. It says that the market is relatively not weak, not strong, but trying to find a clear direction where it's going. But if you look at the market right away, now looking at this chart, if you look at this point, the market is trending. Already see that the money flow has gone below 40. As for touch aside, it's almost 40, 50, 51. Now start coming down again. I know the markets are trending from it's a matter of time. You see that the index is looking down. It's a matter of time. Market will also follow that direction of the indicator. But see that money flow is looking down. One market trying to start trend. Unless there's a change in information. If not, my see. Also, if you look at the MACD is marginally bullish. You can see that though it's up here. Let's quickly look at it. You can see what MACD is doing right away at this point. If you look at your MACD, that your MACD is up here. You can see it here, relatively bullish. That's why I said the market is not here and there. But let's keep our finger crossed to see exactly what is happening. This is the state of the market. But quickly look at the different time frame to give us a clear direction of what the market is doing. If you look at the time frame here, that the market on the 1 hour chart, you can see that market is flat on the T line, not below it. The money flow is looking down, and MACD is also bullish. That if you look also go back and look at the 2 hours and 4 hours chart, it helps you also to know exactly what on the 2 hours chart still above the T line, but MACD has also started looking southward, sign of weakness, and MACD is also looking a little bearish, on the 2 hours chart. But finally, look at the 4 hours chart before look at one stop before we call it a day. On 4 hours chart, it tells that the market is flat. You can see it here. But money flow is looking up at 30. We're fine looking up, and MACD is also marginally bullish. That's why you need to look at the state of the market. Strength is coming back, gradually in the market, but not too strong. But I believe that after today, reaction to this outcome of FPC meeting, that this particular flow will continue. But because there's some value already in the market, investors that are designing that don't want to go for 20% for a whole year, but those that are really like, okay, I'm okay with 20%. Yeah, that's why you must balance your portfolio. Like I said, portfolio rebalancing and the total return will be there. But like I said, the real beneficial from this rate type is insurance and the banking sector. These are the things to guide us on what to do at this point. That's why the total return will continue, especially as all eyes are still on the insurance sector. They are full year in their first quarter will give us a clear direction where the insurance, but we're expecting that the regulator of that industry will know that yes, investors should expect to see that number to guide them, that they should start approving the numbers from that industry, that they can give the market a clear direction of what has happened and where they are going. This is the state of the market right away. But like I just said, because of our time, let's look at one stock that I know that we have just seen a new vitality, a new momentum, Julius Berger. Let's say this is a stock that I know that many also have it in their portfolio. Let's have it in their portfolio. JB, let's see, Julius Berger. It's a stock that I see year to date has almost returned almost 100%. If you look at the stock at the beginning of the year, let's say around 2024, at the beginning of the year, it's around around 40 naira at the beginning of the year. Let's say around 40 naira. But today it's almost around that. It's almost 100% year to date, and there are some stocks that are going to deliver even more than 100% in 1 year. In the market, that means you must look for those stocks that deliver that 1 year, especially for those that are looking at for the masterclass already, preparing ourselves. Good stock going to deliver even in 1 year, going to deliver more than 200 or 100%, for investor. Yes, while others are targeting 20% in fixed income market, if you're able to make wise investment decision, where even also you can say you want to borrow money, even at the rate of 32. But I know that I don't encourage that. But when sure you're going to make 200%, borrowing that you can cover, for a year, to pay your debt, if you borrow. But we need to understand that this market is about what knowing the right time to jump into a stock. But timing is very, very important as to buying into value. We can look at the state of this stock, can see that where it is now on a 4-hour chart. I can see that money flow is already, reading, above almost 80. I hope it's a good one. MACD is strongly bullish. You can see it here. Look at your price action for Vega already above 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 the T line. You can see where it is. But I thought as high as 85 this morning. But currently I doing 82 profit taking. But that later this stock I can see the range after it's a trend go up, come back, it's a trend go up. You can see the way the stock is going. That means you must keep your eyes on this stock. But as an investor, like I say, you must know where to be if you have put all your money in this stock. Yes, that's what I see a lot of potential coming with what bank capitalization that investors are that have to take advantage of it. Which I discussed, some parts of part last Saturday. But for this coming Saturday, we'll have a guest speaker who will tell us how to create wealth and also preserve your wealth in this high NPR, in the environment. Now, these are what we'll be discussing in the next Saturday. I prepare your mind to that so that I look forward to see you in that class. For those that are yet to subscribe, this is an opportunity for you to subscribe so that you can see how to rebalance your portfolio for another boom. Because no market remain up, this secular flow of form will continue. For how long will still be an high rate? Also that if they change more momentum today, where will the fund be going to? Put information that's going to come from the government, put policy. You must understand all this so that you can position yourself very well ahead of the time. Because every market, every investment against the future. On this note, I'll say thank you and see you on Friday, hopefully by God grace. Enjoy the rest of your training day. Bye. Our time is fast spent.